Welcome back to Coins X Tales. We're exploring rare Kennedy half dollars, coins that have made people rich. Let's find out why you should never overlook these coins. Because who knows, a single coin could change your life. Don't miss this. Top 1. Imagine opening an old drawer in your house, maybe one you haven't touched in years. Inside, there are some forgotten coins, mixed with dust, keys, and memories. You pick one coin casually without thinking too much. It looks normal, ordinary. But what if I told you that this single coin, this small piece of metal, could secretly be worth more than your car, more than your house rent for years, maybe even enough to change your lifestyle forever? Today's video is not just a coin story. This is a warning, a reminder, and maybe, for some of you, a life-changing discovery. Because today we are talking about one of the most misunderstood and quietly hunted modern coins in the United States of America. A coin many people spend, ignore, or store without any idea of its true potential. The Kennedy half-dollar coin from the year 2006 with the D mint mark. Most people believe rare coins only come from the 1900s or earlier. They think modern coins cannot be valuable. That belief has already cost collectors and regular people thousands of dollars. And the 2006 D Kennedy half dollar is one of the best examples of why that thinking is completely wrong. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and on paper it looks simple. It carries the powerful portrait of President John F. Kennedy, a design that already holds deep emotional and historical value for Americans and collectors worldwide. But the real story of this coin begins not with its design, but with how, why, and for whom it was made. By 2006, Kennedy half dollars were no longer being produced for everyday circulation in the same way as earlier decades. Banks stopped ordering them. Stores stopped using them. The public slowly forgot them. But the United States Mint continued striking them mainly for collectors, rolls, and special distribution. That alone already puts this coin in a different category compared to normal pocket change. Now here is where things start to get interesting, and this is the part every collector needs to listen to very carefully. The 2006 D Kennedy half dollar has a much lower circulation presence than people realize. Yes, millions were technically minted, but how many actually entered daily circulation? Almost none. Most were stored, hoarded, or kept in rolls from the moment they were released. That creates artificial rarity in real-world availability, and serious collectors understand how powerful that factor can be. But rarity alone is not enough to create serious value. Errors are what turn an overlooked coin into a monster. And this year is famous for errors. Collectors have reported and authenticated multiple types of striking anomalies on 2006 D Kennedy half dollars. Weak strikes that leave Kennedy's hair flat and ghost-like. Off-center strikes that dramatically shift the portrait and lettering. Double-die obverse effects that create a subtle but unmistakable doubling on the date, the word Liberty, and even Kennedy's profile. Die cracks running across the fields like lightning scars. Rim errors that distort the perfect circle of the coin into something unnatural and eye-catching. Then there are the mint-caused planchet issues. Improper metal preparation leading to texture differences. Unusual surface flow lines. Coins struck on slightly underweight or improperly annealed planchets. These are not damage. These are mint errors, and certified examples have shocked the market. And condition is everything. A 2006 D Kennedy half dollar in average condition may not stop anyone in their tracks. But a flawless, high-grade example with full luster, razor-sharp details, and no post-mint damage becomes a completely different animal. When combined with confirmed errors, the value doesn't increase slowly. It explodes. Collectors chase these coins not only because of scarcity, but because this era represents a turning point in modern U.S. coinage. The Kennedy half dollar is a symbol. It represents history, tragedy, patriotism, and change. And modern collectors are aggressively hunting coins that future generations will never see in circulation. Auction houses have already proven that demand is real. When certified, high-grade error examples appear, bidding becomes emotional. People don't bid calmly. They compete. They fear missing out. And that fear drives prices higher and higher. This is why you should never ignore a Kennedy half dollar, especially one from 2006 with a D mint mark. This is why collectors examine every detail under magnification. This is why rolls are searched, estates are evaluated, and forgotten collections are suddenly worth serious attention. If you own one of these coins, do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not assume it is common. Look closely at the details. Compare it. Learn the diagnostics. And if something feels off, something unusual, something special, it probably is. Modern rarity is the new frontier of coin collecting. And coins like this prove that the biggest opportunities are often hiding in plain sight. If you enjoy discovering hidden value, secret rarities, and coins that could change the way you look at money forever, make sure you support this channel. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications because every single week we uncover coins that most people would never notice but serious collectors would do anything to own. Now, let's talk numbers, and this is the part everyone waits for. In today's real market, a high-grade 2060 Kennedy half dollar with strong eye appeal can reach values in the hundreds. Certified error examples have crossed into the thousands. And rare auction-proven pieces with dramatic mint errors have sold for amounts equivalent to several months of income, with some exceptional results reaching values comparable to a small car, all measured in thousands upon thousands of dollars. If you have this coin, you might not just be holding 50 cents. You could be holding history, rarity, and serious money. Stay curious, stay collecting, and never underestimate the coins you already own. Top 2. Imagine holding something so ordinary that you never look at it twice. Yet this one simple object could quietly change the way you see money forever. Not a mansion, not a luxury car, not even a suitcase of cash. Just a single Kennedy half dollar that has been hiding in plain sight for decades. Today, I want you to forget everything you think you know about modern U.S. coins, because the 1977 D Kennedy half dollar is one of the most misunderstood and overlooked coins ever struck by the United States Mint. Most people believe valuable coins must be ancient, silver, or from the early 1900s. That belief alone has caused thousands of rare modern coins to slip through fingers, pockets, and collections unnoticed. The 1977 D Kennedy half dollar was produced during a time when Americans were losing interest in half dollars entirely. These coins rarely circulated. Many were stored, mishandled, or struck with problems that were never caught by mint inspectors. This coin was minted in Denver, and that single letter makes a huge difference. During 1977, minting pressure was high, quality control was rushed, and dies were often used far beyond their normal lifespan. This created a perfect storm for collectors today. Weak strikes, doubled details, off-center impressions, clipped planchets, and dramatic die cracks are all known on this issue. When these errors appear clearly and authentically, they turn an ordinary half dollar into something extraordinary. One of the most exciting things about this coin is how deceptive it is. At first glance, it looks common. But under magnification, many examples reveal doubled lettering in Kennedy's hair, distortion in the date, and unusual texture in the fields. Some coins show strong doubling on the word liberty. Others display dramatic misalignment where the design appears to slide off the coin. These are not damage. These are mint errors created at the moment of striking, and collectors pay serious money for them. Condition matters more here than almost any other modern half dollar. A heavily worn example might never raise an eyebrow, but a sharply struck coin with blazing luster and original surfaces instantly becomes desirable. High-grade examples are surprisingly difficult to find because many were stored improperly or stacked in bags where contact marks destroyed their surfaces. When a 1977 D Kennedy half dollar survives in near-perfect condition, it becomes a true collector challenge. What makes this coin even more interesting is the psychology of the market. Many collectors ignored these coins for decades, chasing silver issues instead. Now, as collectors realize how few pristine and error examples truly exist, demand has quietly increased. This is the exact stage where smart collectors pay attention. Coins do not explode in value overnight. They rise slowly, quietly, while most people are distracted elsewhere. Every serious collector knows that rarity is not just about mintage numbers. It is about survival, condition, and uniqueness. The 1977 D Kennedy half dollar checks all three boxes when the right characteristics come together. That is why error examples sell quickly when they appear. That is why high-grade certified coins never sit long on the market. And that is why you should look twice at every half dollar you come across. If you collect coins, listen carefully. Check the date. Check the mint mark. Look for doubling. Look for cracks. Look for anything that feels wrong. That wrong detail could be exactly what makes your coin right. Many collectors have already found surprising value in coins they once ignored. Before you scroll away, remember this. Some of the most valuable coins in history were not recognized as rare when they were made. They became rare because people failed to notice them. Do not repeat that mistake. If you enjoy learning about hidden treasures like this, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. New coin discoveries, rare errors, and valuable finds are uploaded regularly, and you never know which video might help you identify something special in your own collection. Now, about value. In normal circulated condition, the real market price of this coin is only face value. In high uncirculated condition, the real market price can reach several $100s. Verified major error examples have sold at auction for amounts ranging from several $1,000s up to over $10,000, depending on severity, condition, and collector demand. Top 3. What if the most powerful coin in your house is not gold, not silver bars, not expensive jewelry, but a single forgotten $50 hiding in plain sight? A coin so underestimated that people spend it without a second thought, yet collectors quietly search for it every single day. Today's video is not just information. It is a wake-up call. Because once you hear this, you will never look at your coins the same way again. Today we are talking about one of the most ignored but secretly hunted modern coins from the United States of America. The Kennedy $50 coin from 1994 with the D-Mint mark. On the surface, it looks familiar. The strong face of President John F. Kennedy, a design that has remained unchanged for decades. But serious collectors know that the story of a coin is not told by its face alone. It is told by how it was made, how it survived, and what went wrong during its creation. By 1994, Kennedy $50 were already disappearing from everyday circulation. Banks were not ordering them in large numbers. The public was no longer using them for daily spending. Most were stored away immediately, meaning very few were ever handled naturally. This created a strange situation where coins exist, but true circulation examples in top condition are incredibly hard to find today. Now this is where the real excitement begins. The 1994 D Kennedy $50 is known among collectors for producing a surprising number of mint-related irregularities. Weak strikes that flatten Kennedy's hair and jawline. Inconsistent pressure that leaves parts of the design soft while others remain sharp. Die cracks running across the fields like thin lightning marks. Misaligned dies that cause the design to drift slightly off-center. Subtle doubling in letters that can only be seen under magnification. These are not damage marks. These are mint errors, and certified examples are aggressively hunted. Condition plays a massive role here. A circulated piece may look common, but an uncirculated example with full mint luster, clean surfaces, and sharp details instantly enters a different category. Add a verified error, and the value changes dramatically. Collectors love this coin because it represents a forgotten era. It is modern enough to be overlooked, yet old enough to carry scarcity in high grades. Many collectors missed it when it was new. Now they are paying the price to get it back. Auction results prove the demand is real. When certified examples appear, bidding becomes emotional. People don't want to lose the opportunity because they know how rarely these coins surface in premium condition. If you have a 1994 D Kennedy $50, never clean it. Never polish it. Look closely. Use magnification. One tiny detail can separate ordinary change from a serious collectible. If you enjoy discovering hidden value, rare coins, and secrets most people never learn, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Every video here helps you protect history and recognize money before it disappears. Now the part everyone waits for. In today's real market, a high-grade 1994 D Kennedy $50 can sell for several $100s. Certified error examples have reached values in the thousands of dollars. And rare auction-proven pieces with strong errors and exceptional eye appeal have achieved prices equal to many months of income, measured in multiple thousands of dollars. When collectors compete intensely, check your coins carefully. $50 could change everything. Top 4. Imagine holding a single coin in your hand. A coin that looks ordinary. A coin millions of Americans have spent without a second thought. Yet this exact coin has quietly shocked collectors, surprised auction houses, and turned pocket change into serious money. Today's video is not about a mansion, not about luxury cars, not about lottery tickets. Today is about something far more dangerous to ignore. Because if this coin is hiding in your home, your drawer, your wallet, or an old coin jar, you could be holding something people once walked past and now desperately search for. Today, we are talking about the United States of America's rarest modern hidden treasure, the Kennedy half-dollar coin struck in 1998 from both the Philadelphia and Denver mint marks. A year most people think is common. A coin most people believe is ordinary. And that belief is exactly why this story matters. When you hear 1998 Kennedy half-dollar, your mind probably says modern, not rare, not valuable. But collectors know something most people don't. Rarity does not always come from age. Rarity is born from mistakes, limited demand at the wrong time, overlooked production, and tiny errors that change everything. In 1998, half-dollars were already fading from daily circulation. Banks ordered fewer. People stopped using them. And while millions were technically minted, very few were saved in high-grade condition. Even fewer survived untouched, flawless, and free from bag marks. And fewer still carry the strange errors that collectors hunt like treasure. The Philadelphia Mint produced the coin without a mint mark, while Denver marked theirs with the small d. Both versions exist, but both hide surprises that separate common coins from collector legends. Collectors search first for strike quality. Many 1998 half-dollars were weakly struck. Soft details on Kennedy's hair, dull feathers on the eagle, flat lettering. But when a sharp strike appears with deep mirrors, frosted devices, and blazing luster, the value jumps instantly. Then come the errors. And this is where the story becomes exciting. Some 1998 Kennedy half-dollars show dramatic off-center strikes, where the design drifts away from the center, creating a coin that looks wrong at first glance and priceless to the right buyer. Others reveal clipped planchets, where a chunk of metal is missing, proving the coin was born imperfect inside the mint. Collectors also chase double dies. Look closely at the letters, the numbers in the date, the word liberty, and the motto. If you see doubling, shadowing, or thickness that shouldn't be there, you may be staring at a rare variety that never should have escaped quality control. Another error that sends collectors into bidding wars is the wrong planchet strike. A half-dollar struck on metal intended for another coin. These mistakes are rare, dramatic, and heavily documented at auctions. High-grade examples graded by professional services are the kings of this market. Coins preserved in mint state with blazing surfaces, no wear, and exceptional eye appeal rise far above face value. When combined with errors, they become something else entirely. And this is why coin lovers must listen carefully. Most people never look twice at a 1998 half-dollar. Collectors do. They know this is a sleeper coin, a modern issue hiding old-school surprises. So if you have old rolls, proof sets, inherited collections, or loose half-dollars sitting forgotten, now is the time to look. Tilt the coin, study the surface, check the edges, compare letters, because once a rare variety is discovered, the market notices fast. And when collectors want something badly enough, prices move quickly. In real market conditions today, ordinary circulated examples remain close to face value. But high-grade mint state coins and documented error pieces have sold in private sales and auctions for amounts that shock people who once ignored them. Certified examples with strong eye appeal and confirmed errors have reached values from several $100s into several $1,000s, with top auction results recorded in words as four figures and, in rare cases, moving into the low five-figure range depending on condition and error severity. That is the power of knowledge. That is the danger of ignoring small things. If you enjoyed this video, if this opened your eyes, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with every coin lover you know, because the next rare coin might already be in your home, waiting for you to notice. Stay curious, stay collecting, and I'll see you in the next hidden treasure. Top 5. What if the most powerful thing sitting inside your house right now is not your car, not your phone, not even your savings, but a single forgotten coin that almost everyone underestimates? A coin people have spent, ignored, and even given away without knowing it could silently carry serious value. Today's video is not for people who scroll fast. This video is for people who understand that real money hides where attention is low. Today, we are revealing one of the most quietly respected modern coins from the United States of America. The Kennedy half-dollar coin from 1992 with the D mint mark. This coin does not shout. It whispers. And that is why collectors love it. By 1992, the Kennedy half-dollar had already disappeared from normal daily circulation. Stores rarely used it. Banks stopped ordering it in bulk. Many people had never even seen one in their change. While millions were minted on paper, most of these coins went straight into storage, rolls, or collections. That means real circulation survival is far lower than the numbers suggest. Now here comes the part every serious coin lover needs to hear carefully. The 1992 D Kennedy half-dollar is known for several mint-related irregularities that dramatically affect value. Weak strikes are common, especially in Kennedy's hair and jawline, creating flat and ghost-like details. Some examples show off-center strikes where the design shifts toward the rim. Die cracks appear on certain coins, thin lines caused by worn dies that collectors love. Subtle doubling in letters and numbers has been confirmed on authenticated pieces. Rim issues, metal flow lines, and strike inconsistencies are also present. These are not scratches. These are not damage. These are mint errors. Condition decides everything. A worn coin may look boring, but an uncirculated example with original luster, sharp edges, clean fields, and no cleaning marks becomes something completely different. When that condition is combined with a genuine mint error, the coin instantly moves into a higher league. Collectors chase this coin because it represents a forgotten period. Not old enough to feel historic to casual people, yet old enough to be scarce in top condition today. That creates competition, and competition creates value. Auction history proves it. When certified high-grade 1992 D Kennedy half-dollars with errors appear, bidding becomes aggressive. Collectors do not want to miss them, because they know opportunities like this do not appear often. If you own this coin, never clean it. Never polish it. Examine it closely under good light and magnification. One tiny detail could be the difference between face value and serious money. If you enjoy learning about hidden value, rare coins, and things most people never notice, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Every video here helps you protect history and discover opportunity before it disappears. Now the moment everyone waits for. In today's real market, a high-grade 1992 D Kennedy half-dollar can sell for several $100s. Certified error examples have sold for amounts measured in the thousands of dollars. And rare auction-proven specimens with strong mint errors and exceptional eye appeal have achieved prices equal to multiple months of income, reaching several thousands of dollars when collectors compete fiercely. Check your coins carefully. One half-dollar could change the way you see money forever.